Look at this crowd. This is amazing, right? Last year at this time, we probably couldn't even do this still, right? With social distancing. Give it up for yourselves. Look at this crowd. You're amazing. I'm so glad that's over. Do we have other Italians here tonight? I'm an Italian. Really? In South Jersey? That's at a place called Uncle Vinny's? You guys are eating tartufo tonight. I think, maybe I'm jaded. I think that social distancing was a little harder on Italians. Because we don't have boundaries to begin with. You ever wave, you're Italian? You ever wave at somebody you know? We hug, we pull you in, we pinch your cheeks. If we're the ex-governor of New York, we kiss you. I understood it, right? Like, my mother will make out with the butcher when he gives her a good cut of meat, right? I'm like, can you get your tongue out of Jimmy's mouth? It's just a pork chop. But... And then my father's like an old school, like a knock-around Italian guy from the Bronx. Like, I couldn't tame this guy during the pandemic. I called my father at the height of this. I go, Dad, where are you? He goes, I'm at the bakery. I'm like, what? He's like, I need a cannoli. I'm like, no, actually you didn't. They're not essential items. He goes, no, they're not for me. They're for my friend John. I can't go to his house empty-handed. I'm like, Dad, you watching the news right now? You can't go to his house at all. He goes, no, I have to. He's sick. I'm like, no! No! He doesn't understand anything. My father is a first-generation Italian-American who still can't speak English. But he's never learned Italian. He's one of those guys, he still says Earl instead of oil. Do you know this? Like, I'm gonna change the Earl in your car. I'm like, no, you're not. He says tree instead of three. Like, this is what I'm dealing with. And I love him, right? I'm Daddy's little girl. He calls me the other day. He goes, I want to take you out to lunch. I said, I can't. I'm doing a cleanse. He goes, oh, don't tell me you're going to only start eating veterinarian now. I'm like, no, I'm pretty sure I'm not. Going to eat an animal doctor. He can't get it. My sister was in labor, right? It was a really long labor. We're all exhausted. We're at the hospital. He turns to me with all the seriousness in the world. He goes, I really hope she's not going to have a solarium. I'm like, no, I'm pretty sure she's not in need of a greenhouse anytime soon. I'm like, cesarean, Dad, say it with me. Did you just get that? Oh. Where are you from? Guys, I'm just kidding. Give it up for my dad right here. There he is.